Hello everyone, welcome to Kenny's Educare, a group of Kenny Solutions. Now today we will be starting with a new subject which you might be aware of is environmental science, EVS. Okay, so in this subject you will be studying about various aspects which you observe in your environment, and that is the reason the subject is named as environmental science. Okay, and in this lesson, in this subject, you will also come to know various aspects of science and how this science they are related to environment. Okay, so first of all, the first lesson which is there in your textbook is our earth and our solar system. Okay, so we are existing on planet earth, right? So don't you think it is important to know about it, right? Now at night you see various stars, moon in the sky. In the morning you see the sun, right? So don't you think you should know which are the planets which are existing in the universe? Okay, so you might be aware of only about the earth, sun and the moon. Okay, so I will like to tell you one thing. इट इज़ अ जीके क्वेश्चन यू शुड रिमेंबर कि अर्थ जो है ना इट इज़ द फिफ्थ लार्जेस्ट प्लैनेट इन द यूनिवर्स. ओके, and we are residing on earth, right? So you should know there are various other planets which are existing in the universe. So here you will be learning about the planet earth and about our solar system. Okay, so at the end of the lesson you will come to know which are the other planets which are there in the universe. Okay, so let's start now. Can you see this? You might have seen this images somewhere or the other. You might have seen this on TV, in cartoons, right? So this is our solar system. Okay, now why it is called our solar system? Because this solar system will include all the planets which revolve around the sun. Okay, if you see it carefully, this the brightest star. Okay, sun is the brightest star. Sun is a star itself, and because it has various hot gases, and that is the reason it is also called as ball of fire, because the sun looks like a ball of fire, right? So it is called as ball of fire, and every other planet which is there, they revolve around the sun. If you see here, जो sun है it is in the center, and earth is also revolving around the sun only, right? So there are various planets named Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. If you can see, these are the various planets which are there. Okay, now with our naked eye, means with our eyes, we cannot see all the planets. We can only see the moon and the stars in the night, na? But these are not the only planets which are there in the solar system. Okay, now there are thus various planets which are there which we can't see with our eyes, and that is the reason we use here a special type of instrument which is called as telescope. Okay, so remember, telescope is used to view this planets, because we cannot see these planets with our own eyes, naked eyes. Okay, so we need an instrument which is called as telescope for this. Okay, now see, when we look up from an open ground, we see the sky, right? अगर आप अपने प्लेग्राउंड से देखोगे and when you observe the sky, you will notice कि sky के पास, if it is morning, you can see sun, and if it is night, you can see the stars and the moons, right? So in a clear night sky, we can see many stars in the sky, right? And they are very far away from the earth. Don't you think they are very much far? And just let me know one thing, can you touch those stars? Yeah, see, you will get to know the answer in this lesson, whether you can touch the stars or not. Okay, so some stars, they are prominent while some are tiny and faint. Okay, कुछ stars ऐसे होंगे, they will not move from their position. कुछ stars ऐसे होंगे, they will be very much small and they will be faint. They will be not much brighter. Okay, And if we look at them carefully, we will find that many of them twinkle. Right, we have learned the poem, Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are, up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky, right? So these stars, they twinkle in the sky, right? But some do not. Some of the stars, they'll twinkle, while some of the stars will not twinkle. And the sun and the moon, they are comparatively close to the earth. Okay, so sun and moon, which you can see with your naked eye, they are close to the earth. Okay, and so we can see the round shapes clearly. We can see na moon jo hota hai, it is also round in shape, and the sun is also round in shape. So because they are comparatively close to the earth, that is the reason you can see their clear shape. Okay, the sun, moon, the stars, the planets, etc. Now all these planets, we call them as heavenly body. Okay, so if it is asked what are heavenly bodies, you will tell the sun, the moon, the stars, the planets which are present in the universe, they are called as heavenly bodies. Okay, now see, you can try this. Observe the sky on 2 clear nights when there is no rainfall. At that time you need to observe the sky. Okay, keeping a gap of about a week between them, base your observation on the following points. Okay, you need to observe the skies daily now for at least 2 weeks. The brightness of the heavenly bodies, whether they twinkle or not, what are their color and the size, and what is the change in their position. Okay, so you have to make a note for 2 weeks on all these points, and you will come to know that there is some differences or there are some similarities. Okay, so after observing this after 2 weeks, you can let me know what were the changes which you have observed. Okay, so on both nights, draw a picture of the illuminated portion of the moon and note how it changed from day to day. You can also do this thing. The moon ka shape, it changes regularly, right? So you can draw the shape and you can see the how the shape of the moon changes. Okay, so you can do this activity from your home, right? Now next we will be studying about stars, because this is the cutest part of the sky at night, right? We love to see the stars at night. So see, the heavenly body. Now what do you mean by heavenly body? The sun, moon, the other planets which are present in the universe, they are called as heavenly bodies, right? So the heavenly bodies that twinkle. Okay, star is also the heavenly body, and that twinkle, they are called as stars, and stars have their own light, and that is the reason you can see them white in color, bright, right? And the sun is a star. Remember this, it can be asked in the fill in the blanks. The dash is a star, so you should know ki sun is a star. Okay, and it is closer to us than any of the other stars. Sun is closer to us than other stars, and hence it appears big and bright, brilliant. Okay, now in its bright light during the day, we cannot see the other stars, right? When sun is there in the sky, do you see the stars and the moons? No, na? So when the sun will be there, at that time the light and the brightness of the sun is very high, and that is the reason we cannot see the stars and the moon. Okay, now see, the next is planets. Now we studied about star, and in that we saw that your sun is a star, and the heavenly body which will twinkle at night, they are called as stars, right? And they will have their own light. And next is planet. Now there are various planets which are there. So the heavenly bodies that do not twinkle, okay, the heavenly bodies that will twinkle, they are called as star, and the heavenly bodies that do not twinkle, they will be called as planets. Okay, and planets do not have light of their own. Stars ke paas they had their own light, but planets, they will not have their own light. Okay, and they get light from the stars, because stars have their own light. So the planets will get their light from the stars. Okay, and plants revolve around a star even as they rotate around themselves. So this planet, they will revolve around the star. Now which star? I told you sun is a star, right? तो सन के पास ये सारे प्लैनेट्स रिवॉल्व करते हैं. आई टोल्ड यू इन द फर्स्ट स्लाइड, राइट. पहले होता है सन, फिर सन के आगे अर्थ, मर्क्यूरी, वीनस, जुपिटर, सारे प्लैनेट्स रिवॉल्व करते हैं. सो सारे प्लैनेट्स किसके पास रिवॉल्व करते हैं? स्टार के पास. ओके, नाउ नेक्स्ट इज द सोलार सिस्टम. Okay, here you will get a clear picture of the planets which are present in our solar system. Okay, so our earth is a planet, right, and it gets its light from the sun. है ना, हमें light कहाँ से मिल रही है? We are getting the light from the sun. It moves around the sun. Our earth will move around the sun. If you can see here, sun है, sun is in the center and the earth is revolving around the sun, right? That is only written there. The earth will move around the sun and its movement around the sun is called as revolution of the earth. Okay, तो जब अर्थ रिवॉल्व करता है सन के अराउंड, जब उसका पूरा एक राउंड ले लेता है अर्थ सन के सर्कल में, उसको बोलते हैं वन रेवोल्यूशन ऑफ द अर्थ. Okay, and beside earth there are 7 other planets that revolve around the sun. So one, we know ki earth will revolve around the sun, but beside them there are more 7 planets which will revolve around the sun. Okay, and which are they? They are Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Okay, so these are the 7 planets and the 8th one is Earth. तो सन के अराउंड कितने planets revolve कर रहे हैं? There are 8 planets which revolve around the sun. Okay, now see, every planet in the solar system, they will revolve around the sun along a specific path. What does it mean now? See, suppose this is the sun. Okay, तो यहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं होगा कि सारे प्लैनेट कौन से भी डायरेक्शन में वो रिवॉल्व करेंगे. ओके, देयर इज़ अ स्पेसिफिक रोटेशन विच द प्लैनेट्स हैव टू गो विथ. सो प्लैनेट्स कैसे रिवॉल्व करेंगे? सपोज दिस इज़ द सन, they will revolve in the circular orbit. All the planets will revolve around like this in a circular path. They will have to follow a same path. Okay, and this path is known as planet's orbit. They will not go in any direction. They have to follow a certain direction, and that direction or the path, it is called as planet's orbit. Okay, the sun, which is a star, right? Sun is a star, and the planets that revolve around it, they are called as solar system. So all the planets that revolve around the sun and the sun itself, they are all included in the solar system. Okay, and beside the planets, the solar system also include various other heavenly bodies. Okay, so you will be coming to know ki which are those heavenly bodies. So see, other heavenly bodies which are present in the solar system is satellite. Now you all know satellite, they are required. जो साइंटिस्ट होते हैं, दे सेंड वेरियस सैटेलाइट टू दी सोलार सिस्टम, इन द सोलार सिस्टम, राइट. जो हमें टीवी देखने मिलता है, इट इज़ बिकॉज ऑफ सैटेलाइट. वी कैन कम्युनिकेट थ्रू फोन, दैट इज़ बिकॉज ऑफ सैटेलाइट. साइंटिस्ट नीड वेदर फॉरकास्टिंग. दे नीड टू नो ना कि अभी आपके आसपास का वेदर कैसा है, वेदर वहाँ पे फ्लड आ सकता है क्या, वहाँ पे सुनामी आ सकता है क्या. ओके, सो दिस ऑल हाउ द साइंटिस्ट कम टू नो. यहाँ पे एक टीम काम करती है जिसको बोलते हैं इंडियन मेट्रोलॉजिकल डिपार्टमेंट, एंड दे स्टडी दिस वेदर फॉरकास्टिंग. एंड ये कैसे स्टडी कर पाते हैं? बिकॉज दे हैव सेंड अ सैटेलाइट इन द स्पेस. ओके, तो जो अदर हेवनली बॉडीज विच आर प्रेजेंट इन द सोलार सिस्टम इज सैटेलाइट अलॉन्ग विद द 8 planets. Which are those 8 planets? 7 plus 1 is 8, right? Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Uranus and Neptune. So these are the 7 planets which revolve around the sun, and there are other heavenly bodies which are called as satellite. Okay, now this satellite, they get the light from the sun only, and we see the moon at night, right? It will revolve around the earth. This satellite will also revolve around the Earth, and hence it is called as satellite of the Earth. Now why satellite of the Earth? Because this satellite, they will revolve around the Earth while Earth will revolve around the sun, right? And most of the planet in the solar system have satellites, and the planets revolve around the sun along with their satellite. Okay, because planet का काम ही है, they have to revolve around the sun. ठीक है, and when satellites are present means other heavenly bodies are present, they have to carry them also with them, and they have to take a rotation, or they have to revolve around the sun. Okay, now if you have seen moon on the full moon day, you might have seen कि moon ऐसा दिखता है on full moon day, otherwise the size of the moon changes, right? Sometime it is very much small, sometime it is full, sometime it is half, right? So you have to observe that. Okay, now see, next is dwarf planet. Now what do you mean by this dwarf planet? So there are some smaller heavenly bodies that revolve around the sun, and this smaller heavenly bodies we call them as dwarf planet. Okay, the meaning of dwarf is small itself. Okay, so of this, the most well known is Pluto. Pluto is the dwarf planet, which means it is the smallest planet. Okay, and dwarf planets, they revolve independently around the sun. This dwarf planet is too far from the sun, and then too it will revolve independent of the sun. Okay, and they have an orbit of their own. And why they have their orbit of their own? Because they are independent. Okay, they can revolve around the planets, they are independent of the sun, they do not have to depend on sun for their revolution, and that is the reason they have their orbit of their own. Okay, now this is how the dwarf planet looks like. If you can see Pluto, this is Pluto, this is Eris, this is Haumea, this is Makemake, and this is Ceres. You just remember the name Pluto. Okay, the actual diagram of Pluto is like this, but if you see it, it is such smallest planet, and that is the reason this planet is called as dwarf planet. Okay, the meaning of dwarf is small planet. Okay, now you might have heard about asteroids in cartoons, or while watching any of the knowledgeable video you might have seen, or while watching games also. If you play Minecraft and all, in that you go with various scientific knowledges, right? You get various scientific knowledges on those games, but it doesn't mean you need to play them. Okay, if you play them for half an hour, it's okay. Okay, so if you play, you might be having such knowledges. ठीक है, तो एस्टेरॉइड्स आपने सुना होगा, नहीं सुना होगा, then too not an issue, I'll explain you. See, between the planets Mars and Jupiter, there is a band of numerous small heavenly bodies. Now small heavenly body means dwarf planet, right? तो Mars and Jupiter के बीच में, I'll show you the solar system का diagram. See, where is Mars? Here. It is Mars, and Jupiter, it is here. Both are on the opposite end and at a very long distance, right? तो इन मार्स एंड जुपिटर के बीच में बहुत सारे स्मॉल प्लैनेट्स हैं, एंड उनको ही हम क्या बोलते हैं? एस्टेरॉइड्स. ओके, so asteroids, they will also revolve around the sun because they are present between Mars and Jupiter, right? and Mars and Jupiter के बीच में बहुत सारे small heavenly bodies हैं जिसको हम asteroids बोलते हैं, and this asteroids, they will revolve around the sun, and compared to the sun, other heavenly bodies in the solar system are much smaller. तो जो heavenly bodies है, Mercury, Jupiter, and all the other heavenly bodies, they are small as compared to sun. Okay, now see, the moon is closest to the earth, right? and that is why it appears to be so big, although it is actually very much smaller than the sun. Okay, the moon appears to be big, right? but it is smaller than the sun. Okay, because the moon is closest to the earth, and that is the reason you can see the size of the moon is big, but when you compare it with the sun, the size of the moon is small. Okay, A diagram of the solar system is given below. You will see in the next slide, and in it you will see that the sun is in the center, the heavenly bodies that revolve around it and their orbits. Okay, the planets, the satellites, dwarf planets and asteroids are all part of the solar system. And the motto behind the lesson is knowing the solar system, knowing the planets, knowing your universe. Okay, so see, if you see this diagrammatic image of the solar system, this is the sun. Okay, now there are various planets which are revolving around the sun. If you see these white lines, this is how they revolve around the sun. Okay, तो पहला क्या है, sun हो गया, then Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and if you see यहाँ पे Earth है and Earth के पास moon है. तो as I told you, moon is closest to the earth and that is the reason you can see a big image of the moon. Okay, यहाँ पे various asteroids are present, right? And then Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune and Pluto, which is a dwarf planet, right? Dwarf means small heavenly body which is present, and Pluto is independent of the sun, so it has its own orbit. It doesn't revolve, it is not dependent on the sun, it is independent of its revolution. Okay, now see, now can you tell me, look at the picture of the solar system here and answer me these things. Okay, now which planet is nearest to the sun? Can you tell me which planet is nearest, matlab closest to the sun? So if I say here it is the sun, the first planet is Mercury, right? So Mercury is the planet which is closest to the sun, right? Now come on, read the second question. At what position is the earth from the sun? So where is earth? This is sun. So 1 planet, 2 planet, 3 planet. So earth is at third position from the earth, from the sun. Okay, so what you will write here, the earth is at third position from the sun. Okay, next is which planet is placed between the earth and the Mercury. Come on, let us have a look between earth and Mercury. Where is earth? Earth is here and Mercury is here. So which is the planet between both of them? Venus, right? Venus is the planet which is between earth and Mercury. So you will write here, Venus is the planet which is placed between the earth and Mercury. Okay, now next question is, name the planets which are beyond the orbit of Mars in serial order. Beyond means on the other side or next to it. Okay, so if you see Mars, Mars is the last planet here. So beyond in the series orbit is Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and you can write Pluto. Okay, so these are beyond the Mars. Now last question is, which planet in the solar system is furthest from the sun, which is at a long distance from the sun? We have already discussed about this planet. I told you it is very much farthest from the sun. It is independent of the revolution. Yes, and it has its own orbit. We discussed about that planet. Can you recall? See, this planet is planet Pluto, which is also called as dwarf planet. Okay, Pluto is the planet which is farthest from the sun. Okay, now can you write the answers on your own? So it's a homework, you need to complete it. Okay, now next is gravity. Now have you heard a story of Newton? A scientist named Newton, he was sitting under an apple tree and he was just observing, he was just thinking something. Okay, and what do you think what might have happened? An apple fell down on his head. So a question came into his mind, why the apple is falling from the tree, why it is falling down, and why it is not going up in the sky. So this was the question which Newton has had in his mind. Okay, and then he went in to search the answer for this, and then he came to know there is one gravitational force because of which the apple is falling down on the ground and not in the sky. Okay, so see, all heavenly bodies, they exert a force of attraction or a pull on one another. Heavenly body means सारे जो planet है, they will have force of attraction. You might have seen magnet जो चिपकता है. आपका जो कॉम्पॉक्स बॉक्स होता है वो उसमें मैग्नेट लगा होता है, तो आप सिर्फ बंद करोगे खोलोगे तो वो खुद से हो जाता है, राइट. यू माइट हैव सीन मैग्नेट्स, है ना. तो वहाँ पे क्या होता है, फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन काम करता है हर एक हेवनली बॉडीज मीन्स हर एक प्लैनेट के बीच में. ओके, एंड इस फोर्स को हम बोलते हैं फोर्स ऑफ ग्रेविटी. ओके, इट इज कॉल्ड एज फोर्स ऑफ ग्रेविटी. The sun will exert a gravitational pull on all the planets, whereas the tendency of the planet is to move away from the sun. Now what will happen here? Sun will try to pull all the planets towards itself, and what all the planets will do, they will try to move away from the sun. This is what will happen because of the force of gravity. And because of this, because two forces are acting here, right? Sun is pulling all the planets towards itself, and all the planets, they are moving away from the sun. So two forces are acting here, right? So because of these two forces, a planet keeps revolving around the sun at a fixed distance in a fixed orbit. Okay, why all the planets revolve around the sun at a fixed distance and fixed orbit? Because of these two forces which are acting. Okay, and in the same way, the satellites will also revolve around the planet only, and they will not go here and there. They will have to maintain a discipline. They will have a fixed distance from the sun, and they will have a fixed orbit only. They do not decide their orbits or distance. Okay, it is fixed because of these two forces which are acting. Okay, now tell me one thing, in which directions do these things fall? Leaves, flowers, fruits from a tree. Have you observed, जो trees होते हैं उनके ऊपर leaves होते हैं, flowers होते हैं, fruits होते हैं, where they go? Do they go in the sky? No, na, they fall on the ground, right? Now next one is rocks that come loose from a hillside. Have you seen mountain में जो छोटे छोटे stones होते हैं, they fall down or they go up? They fall down, right? Then rain falling from the sky. The rain falls on the ground or it goes up? It falls on the ground, right? So what is the common thing which you observe in all the three examples? Everything is falling on the ground, right? And why it is happening? It is because of the force of gravity which Newton has discovered. Okay, now due to Earth's gravity, Earth has a gravity. Okay, all things on the earth will remain on it. We are on the earth, right? तो जो भी है वो earth के ऊपर ही रहेगा. It will not go up in the sky. Even if we throw something upward with a great force, it finally falls down to the ground, right? When you play with your ball, what happens? The ball will go to a certain height and again it will fall down. Why is it so? Because earth एक फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन रखता है, जिसके वजह से क्या होता है, कोई भी चीज़ आप ऊपर फेंकोगे वो फिर से नीचे ही आएगा. बिकॉज ऑफ दिस ग्रेविटेशनल फोर्स, बिकॉज ऑफ द ग्रेविटी विच इज़ देयर विद द अर्थ. ओके, सी अ न्यू वर्ड विच इज़ कॉल्ड एज स्पेस. नाउ हाउ यू विल बी डिफाइनिंग स्पेस? एम्प्टीनेस विच इज़ देयर बिटवीन एंड बियॉन्ड द स्टार्स एंड प्लानट. तो स्टार्स एंड प्लानट के बीच में एंड उनके आसपास जो भी एम्प्टीनेस है, ओके, उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? स्पेस और आउटर स्पेस. ओके, सो द एम्प्टीनेस बिटवीन द स्टार एंड द प्लानट इज कॉल्ड एज स्पेस. ओके, नाउ पीपल हैव ऑलवेज बीन curious about the heavenly bodies in the sky. right? सबको पता है heavenly body is present and people want to study them. They have always wanted to reach them. However, to send some object from the earth into the space, it must be given power against the force of gravity. Because of the force of gravity, anything that we will just throw upward, it will again come down. So how these satellites go into the space? What do you think? It is because of the rocket technology or space launch technology. Okay, you might have heard about satellite launching. Okay, it is because of this rocket launching or space launch technology. Now, do you know on 22nd October 2008, Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO, ISRO is the short form for Indian Space Research Organization. Okay, they launched a spacecraft to the moon and the mission is known as Chandrayaan 1. Okay, इसको उन्होंने क्या नाम दिया था? Chandrayaan 1. And Mangalyaan is another important Indian space mission. It is known as MOM or Mars Orbit Mission. Okay, it was launched on 5th November 2013 and it got established in an orbit around the planet Mars on 24th September 2014 and ISRO achieved this feat in its first attempt. पहली बार जब उन्होंने सैटेलाइट लॉन्च किया, that satellite launching was successful. Okay, and both these missions were unmanned, that is there were no people on board the spacecraft. Okay, the spacecraft के अंदर कोई भी नहीं था. And the objective of the mission is a deeper study of the moon and the Mars, because people want to have knowledge on the solar system, why the changes are taking place on earth. Okay, so all these things people need to know, scientists need to know, and that is the reason people launch satellite in our solar system. Okay, this is the photograph of the region which is around India, and this is taken by Mangalyaan, which was launched in 5th November 2013. Okay, this was the photograph which was taken, and this is the satellite which was launched. Okay, see how beautiful it looks like. Now see, one of the Diwali firecracker is called as rocket, right? Rocket burn करते हैं ना हम दिवाली में. It is packed with explosive substance which are harmful for you as well as for our environment. Okay, and the explosive burn rapidly and produce a lot of energy. So the design of the rocket is such that the firecracker is pushed in a certain direction at a greater speed. Right, तो rocket को हम कैसे रखते हैं? नीचे एक bottle में डाल के, and then we fire the rocket, right? So this is how the rocket is designed, ताकि वो एक certain direction में जाए certain speed से. Very powerful rocket are used to send a spacecraft into the space. तो ये जो रॉकेट लॉन्च किए जाते हैं वहाँ पे बहुत पावरफुल रॉकेट यूज़ करते हैं स्पेस के अंदर स्पेसक्राफ्ट लॉन्च करने के लिए. ओके, and a tremendous quantity of fuel is burned in rocket so that the spacecraft weighing thousands of tons can be launched in the space. Now जैसे हमें गाड़ी चलाने के लिए पेट्रोल की ज़रूरत होती है, डीजल की ज़रूरत होती है, वैसे ही जब भी ये रॉकेट लॉन्च किया जाता है, it consumes a quantity, very large quantity of fuels. Okay, this is how the Diwali rocket looks like, and this is how the space is launched using a rocket. Okay, the concept is one and the same. Now see, in the 20th century, a few countries of the world, they developed space technology and had sent hundreds of spacecraft into the space. Okay, कब? 20th century में. And our country, India, it is well known for the development of its space launch technology, and some spacecraft remain in the space only. Okay, they are not taken back on the earth, they remain in the space, and some of the satellites, they are brought back to the earth. Okay, while कुछ जो satellites होते हैं उनको planets पे ही रहने देते हैं to study for the future. Okay, and in some missions scientists also travel in the spacecraft, and the scientists, those who travel in the spacecraft when the rocket is launched, those scientists, they are called as astronauts. Okay, and did you know Rakesh Sharma, he was the first Indian astronaut to go into space in 1984. Who is he? He is Rakesh Sharma. Okay, he was the first person to go on space. And he spent 8 days on a space station for a joint mission of ISRO and the Soviet Intercoms. तो ये कितने दिन space पे था? He was 8 days. Okay, for 8 days he was on the space only. And seeing India from space, he said it looked like सारे जहाँ से अच्छा. Right? So it has been a great achievement for Indians to go and stay on space for 8 days. You can think. Now see, second is man-made satellite. The satellites which humans are making and they are sending it into the space. Those are called as man-made satellite. Okay. So what are the uses of this man-made satellite? They are useful to provide useful information related to agriculture, environment, weather forecasting means whether flood will occur or not, whether there will be high tides or not. Okay, so all this comes under weather forecasting. Then making maps and searching for water and mineral wealth on the earth, and this is the reason why man-made satellites are launched. Okay, and they are also used for telecommunication. Now we can talk to anyone. You are listening to my videos, right? This is possible through telecommunication only. You are getting internet, right? So they are put into orbit around the earth and they can remain in the space for many years. Okay, this is how the satellite looks like when it is in the space. Okay, now always remember, space scientists have not yet been able to find a single other planet which has life on it. ओके अभी तक एक भी ऐसा प्लानट नहीं मिला है जिसके ऊपर लाइफ एग्जिस्ट कर सकती है. एंड देयरफॉर आवर अर्थ इज़ एन इनवैल्यूएबल प्लानट बिकॉज अर्थ प्लानट पे इतने सारे लोग रह रहे हैं. द डिग्रेडेशन ऑफ इट्स एनवायरनमेंट फॉर एनी रीज़न विल बी अ थ्रेट टू द एग्जिस्टेंस ऑफ लाइफ इटसेल्फ. राइट, अगर एनवायरनमेंट को हमने डिग्रेड किया, ख़राब किया या हार्म किया तो इट विल अफेक्ट आवर लाइफ एज वेल. इट विल बिकम अ थ्रेट. ओके, now what we have learned in this lesson, just a summary, that the sun is a star, important one. All the other bodies in the solar system, they get light from the sun, right? And the sun and the planets, their satellites, dwarf planet means Pluto, and asteroids, they revolve around the sun and they together they are called as solar system. Okay, and things on the earth, they remain on it due to the force of gravity. Why the things don't go up in the sky? It is because of the force of gravity. Okay, and to travel in space, the earth's gravitational force has to be overcome, right? And last one is rocket technology has helped us to do that, right? To overcome the gravitational force of the earth, rocket technology has helped us to overcome that and launch space in the satellite. Okay, so I hope so you are clear with the concepts and you are clear with our solar system, which are the planets which are there in the solar system and everything. Okay, so we are done for the day. We are done with the lesson also. Thank you everyone.